Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astro Guide Mysore. So today I'll be dealing with the Shiva Yoga, one of the yogas of a very high class, very rare to be found in a chart, extremely difficult to find this yoga in the chart, but still there are rare cases which actually uh, stand out in this world and do outstanding performances. So let us understand what this Shiva Yoga is and how this becomes a yoga of high class. So we all know Dharma Karma Adipati Yoga. So what is Dharma Karma Adipati Yoga? Dharmasthana, the ninth house, Karmasthana, the 10th house. The last quadrant with the ultimate trine, the last quadrant out of the four quadrants, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. 1, 4, 7, 10. And the Trikonas, the body, mind, and the soul. The Trikonas, 1, 5, and 9. So now we are talking about the soul and the moksha. You know, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. 1, 4, 7, 10. So the 10th house becomes moksha. 1, 5, 9. Body, mind, and soul. BMS. So the ninth house becomes the soul. The soul and the moksha. Think of it. The combination of Dharma Karma Adipati Yoga makes a person live in the society. You will find him as usual as any other person. You may feel that he is materialistic, he's workaholic, he is ritualistic, many things, but still you will not see that angle what he is living for. He is a complete person. So he or she is a complete person. Dharma Karma Adipati Yoga is one of the strongest of yogas. It's the biggest Raja Yoga of all the combinations of planets, house-wise. Here, what we are seeing is a cyclic Raja Yoga which gives rise to immense power, extraordinary influence, and charisma. A person can, sell anything to anybody. That level of confidence. So, the criteria for this is the fifth lord gets posited in the ninth house. The mind, the body, mind, and soul. So, mind is the fifth house. Okay. The mind gets posited in the house of soul, Bhagyasthana, house of fortune, ninth house. The ninth lord, the soul, falls into the house of the 10th, the karma. Righteousness, the ninth house, now is in the karmasthana of action. So, righteous action. The mind now is in the ninth house, the fifth lord going to the ninth house, giving rise to bhagya. The mind is flourishing. It has grown 5 houses. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 houses. It has moved 5 houses and it has gone to the ninth house. The fifth lord in the ninth house, the ninth lord in the 10th house, and ultimately the 10th lord goes to the fifth house. Here, one should understand that if you are seeing the movement of planets, the fifth lord has moved 5 houses and gone from 5th to 10th, so 5th to ninth. The ninth lord has moved 2 houses and gone from ninth to 10th. But the 10th lord has not moved any good number of houses. It has moved 8 houses. 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 houses. So you might feel the 10th lord is now stuck in a triksthana from its own lordship. But because of this beautiful cyclic parivartana yoga, the manifestation of successful, you know, happy, content life of fulfilling desires will happen when the Karmasthana Adipati sits in the Purva Punya Sthana. See, this is very important. The fifth lord going to the 10th and the 10th lord going to the fifth satisfies the Purva Punya triangle. But it doesn't become a triangle, it does just becomes Parivartana. Now, then what should we add to this? We need to add the next Janma. We prepare ourselves to the next Janma, that is the ninth house. The fifth house is our Purva Punya Karma for this Janma. And this Janma is represented by the Lagna, the first house. So that is how the triangle is formed. The Lagna is here, that is the first house, that is this Janma. What we have brought into this Janma is the fifth house, and what we are taking to the next Janma is the ninth house. So we are here, we are going through it. What we have brought, what we are taking away from this particular Janma. And in this, if we attach our karma, and the Karmasthana Adipati, the 10th Lord, not going anywhere unnecessarily, wasting its time and period for this Janma, is now being protected in the Purva Punya Sthana. That means it has synchronized itself with the Purva Punya Sthana Karma Phala. The prarabdha karma, that is what was allotted or what we chose to go through in this particular janma before we were born. We go to the sanchit karma, the repository, we bring some of our karma pala and we tell that, okay, we will finish this thing. I don't want so much of bank balance. I want the moksha. If there is bank balance, I need to keep spending it. So I need to spend all this karma. So the synchronization with what karma has to be spent for this particular lifetime is clearly seen from the 10th lord's association in with the fifth. In the fifth house, the Purva Punya Sthana Adipati, the fifth lord going to the ninth house, and the ninth lord going to the 10th house. This is Shiva Yoga, an extraordinary yoga, very rare to be found, a classic yoga of a very high class. So what actually are the results of this? This person will be extraordinary charismatic, very magnetic, very attractive personality, a person with high ethics, high spiritual background, and his dharma will protect this world. So he will not have a short sightedness of just living for himself. So this is a big yoga. So thank you very much for today's class, and I hope this yoga of the 5th, 9th, and the 10th lords is giving you some clarity on the subject. Thank you.